We are in the rubber room, Bishop, California, and I'm Tony Puppo. So I learned from the guys that I started working for, which was Rick Wheeler and Bob Harrington and James Wilson. A lot of what I picked up was from Dan Acey. I learned a lot just by watching this quiet master. He wasn't very verbal about it, so I would have to watch over his shoulder. It's like, what did you just do? He's like, I don't know. But it worked.
What makes this place special is we benefited from training with a true master.
Half owner, me and my wife and I own this place.
Who's your wife?
Nan Puppo. We bought it from James Wilson when we were working across the street at what was then Wilson's Eastside Sports, now just Eastside Sports. Ran into the guys that ran the shoe repair shop at the time, which at that time was called Wheeler Boot. Rick Wheeler owned it. And I wanted to go in there and sew some leather on my climbing shoes. And he said, you know how to use a sewing machine? I said, yep. He said, we're looking for someone to work. You want to work? I'm like, sure.
Some of our friends over there that are not around anymore, and they were great to have around. There's people from all over the world that come in and drop their shoes off. They have stories to tell.
Buttermilk was just a special place. The old school thought of bouldering was training for the mountains. We pretty much had everything at our pickings here.
Coming down that grade into Bishop, when it all opens up and it's so gorgeous, it just made every piece of me relax, just every bit. And I was so in awe of what I was getting to see. People think of our logo, they generally react in one of two ways, by far and away positive. I want people to realize that when they're thinking about our girl, look at a fantasy person who is strong and has no fear and shows it.
So I guess that's kind of the methodology, is keeping consistency of workers, big shops that might bring in other people, and if you don't train people in the exact techniques you want, then that stuff can all kind of shift.